Yo, what's good? It's your guy. It's me. We here with Lace 'em Up Sports Talk Show. We got a packed show today. We turned up today. We had some trades going on. We're going to get to that in a second, but we got some trades going on. We turned up today. My heart beating. My heart keeps going because of this right here on my left. Motivation. And you gotta have that. You gotta have your heart beating. You gotta have, as long as your heart beating, that's you. That's all you. You ain't done. You on this earth, you ain't done. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go get it. You gotta go chase it. No matter what it is or how hard it's going for you, it doesn't matter. You gotta go chase what you've been trying to chase. You see that thing you want to do? Go chase it. Who tells you can't? Because anybody in this world can chase something and get to that point. You just got to put in the hard work. You got to stay dedicated. You got to stay motivated. And I'm motivated today. And I'm motivated to come on this camera. And I'm motivated to give y'all a great show. What you see on my right? You see who we got? We about to get into him in a second. But we got Kevin Durant highlights on my right. Shout out to these hard-working people putting in the grind, putting in the hard work. They got their heart beating and they chasing their dreams. And shout out to Kevin Durant for giving us great moments and great times like this. And I want to clap it up for both sides. Let's go. To start it off, we got the GOAT of the day. And the GOAT of the day, we're going to go with John Cena. We're going to go with John Cena. He was a GOAT. He was one. I think he's the best wrestler of all time to me. John Cena was my GOAT. And John Cena put in the work. He didn't start off as no wrestler. He didn't sign up and say, oh, I'm going to just apply for the WWE. No. He had to go through training. He had to go through getting let down, not getting the job, all that stuff. It comes with that. And he worked to that point, and now we look at John Cena as the best wrestler of all time. I know I do. But go to the day, John Cena, and we're gonna get started with Kevin Durant. You gotta do it every time, huh? You can't lead a team. We're gonna get on the bad side of this trade first because he does it every time. He like Kyrie. Now you getting traded. You getting traded to the Suns. You getting traded to the Suns. He's turned up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, dude. I feel like, just like I said in my last video, Kevin Durant, he got to go to everybody just to stay relevant. He got to join everybody just to stay relevant. He's the evil guy in this league. That's what Kevin Durant is. He's a villain in the NBA. Now, this is what Bron got to do. He got to go to Boston. LeBron just got to go to Boston. He got to go back to the East. It's too much going on in the West right now for you, LeBron. Go back to the East. Take over the East. Go back to the East. Go back to your side that's your side for real. Anyways. But Kevin Durant, why you got to do this, bro? Why can't you just stay with Brooklyn and try to fix the team you got there? You know what I'm saying? Try to build some chemistry. They still have Ben Simmons. They still had a lot of young players. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can move the basketball. Y'all can shoot the basketball. You Kevin Durant. You want to lead the team, right? You want to lead the Warriors to go lead the team, and that's the reason why you left the Warriors in the first place. That's the reason why you did that. But now you over with the Suns. You got Chris Paul and Devin Booker, and we're gonna look at the details right now. So the Phoenix Suns, they get Kevin Durant, they get TJ Warren, and then the Brooklyn Nets, they get Michael Bridges, Cameron Johnson, Jay Crowder, and 4 first-round picks, and a 2028 pick swap. So the trade was definitely, on the Suns' part, worth it, because they didn't have to give up a Devin Booker, or didn't even have to give up Chris Paul. Because I seen Chris Paul within a lot of trade talk to get out of the Suns, because they were trying to trade that. They were trying to trade that to the Brooklyn Nets for Kyrie, I think. They were trying to trade Chris Paul. But Kyrie ended up going to Dallas. That trade didn't end up happening with the Suns. So the Suns said, let me go bigger. Let's go bigger, go home. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get a ring. Now, Chris Paul. They got to ship you out if you don't get no ring at this point, because this is a guaranteed ring. This is a big three right here. With Chris Paul leading the floor, his ball movement, the way he could see the floor. Not a lot of players like Chris Paul. Devin Booker, the way he can score. He can score 60 in games. He can score 50 when he wants to. And Kevin Durant, who can average 45 if he wanted to. So the Suns are unstoppable because they got more players. They got more players than just Cameron Johnson, Jay Crowder, and Michael Bridges. They got some decent other players. But the big three is Chris Paul, Kevin Durant, and Devin Booker. And they got to get it done. That means you got to get it done. And just to say, KD, you was on the Nets with James Harden and Kyrie, and couldn't get it done. Who knows if you can get it done on the Suns? Who knows? Maybe this trade it's a wash trade. Maybe it's washed. Maybe y'all don't go to the finals. Maybe y'all don't get a ring. But if Kevin Durant joins the Suns and they get a ring, and he gets a ring, it's just going to be like the Warriors ring. Tarnished. To me, it's tarnished. I don't care, you Kevin Durant fans. It's tarnished. You get beat 3-1 by the Warriors. You go join the Warriors, which is already a 73-9 team. At that, the best team in the league. And you put Kevin Durant on that team. And then Kevin Durant and his soul feels like that, all right, they say I can't get a ring by myself. Which you prove that shit can't. Because you went to the Nets, you stuck up the joint with the Nets. After 1 year, 2 years, you requested a trade. You requested a trade in the last offseason. Now you're on the way to the Suns because, you know what I'm saying, your partnership with you and Kyrie didn't go as well. And James Harden wasn't playing as well, too. You thinking you got a guaranteed ring with the Nets. You got to have everybody just to win, Kevin Durant. That's the thing. Because even with the Nets, we seen you what you was trying to assemble. You was trying to assemble dominance. You was trying to assemble the best team ever. Because Kevin Durant, arguably, you've been almost on 3 dynasties. The Warriors were a dynasty. The Nets were potentially supposed to be one. I'm thinking the Nets going to at least win 2 rings, 3 rings. You got James Harden, Kyrie, and Kevin Durant. Who thought that was going to be terrible? Who thought that wasn't going to the finals? Because tell me. And now you going to the Suns, who just was in the finals, what, a year ago? Come on, man. Like 2 years ago, the Suns was in the finals with the best record in the NBA. And now you go to them? We see what you doing, Kevin Durant, and you ain't damn slick. You ain't damn slick. You trying to get a ring with whatever way you want to get a ring, and it don't matter to you. And shouts out to that because it's players like that. We just want a ring. We just want to win. And then with the Nets, he wasn't winning. I don't know if it was the coaching. I don't know if it was the organization. Because it was a lot of stuff being said. And it was a lot of beef going on in the Brooklyn Nets locker room and in that front office with Kyrie, with Kevin Durant, because they want to leave so soon and they couldn't get them done. They can't get it done. And we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that after we get through with these trades. We're gonna talk about how the Nets imploded. It was terrible. And we got D'Angelo Russell. He's heading back to the Lakers. He was with the Lakers at first, but he got traded. D'Angelo Russell never been traded a couple times in in his like career. You know what I'm saying? He's been traded a couple times. Hopefully he can get back to the Lakers, get back right. That's a decent player. I would say, I don't know if I would do that trade. Because even with that trade, y'all still don't got, you know, championship aspirations or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the Lakers are still even that really good, even with D'Angelo Russell, who can drop 35 sometimes. He can get high. D'Angelo Russell like a Jordan Poole. You don't know if he's gonna play bad, you don't know if he's gonna play good. You just don't know. So you basically traded for a Russell Westbrook. That's what I'm feeling. You just letting off, you just giving out trades just to get rid of Russell Westbrook. At this point, you're not even trying to better the team. Because I see no difference in D'Angelo Russell Westbrook. It's just really the three-point shooting. I think it's gotten to the point where the three-point shooting has to be better. Even though from last year to this year, I feel like Russell Westbrook, he done kind of got better at shooting the three. He kind of got better. In the OKC game, he had like 2 or 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? That's all you need. And not a lot of people get three-pointers in a game. You know what I'm saying? Unless you Curry shooting about 15, 20 of them a game. You know what I'm saying? Then you're going to have to hit 3 or 4 of them in order to stay in the game. But D'Angelo Russell, he got traded to back to the Lakers. I think this is a so-so piece. This isn't no great piece. This isn't no big three. Anthony Davis is the one you should be shipping out. He is selling the team. He did nothing the other day. Nothing. He did nothing. He's not involved right in the basketball, on the basketball court. And we're seeing that. Why is he not more involved? Why can't, what's going on with you, Anthony Davis? See, this is what these players do when they get on LeBron's team. They just want to sell a nigga. They just want to sell him. How you go from 1 year to being dominant, we get a ring, then you're floppy. Your ankles ain't right, your knees ain't right, your elbow not right, your shoulder's not right, you're getting injured, you're on the sideline for most of the year, miss the playoffs, come back, still get injured, get back on the court, and you've been on the court so far a little bit more consistently, I would say. And you're still not doing nothing. That was a bad game the other day. A bad one. To where, should we be thinking about AD out of there? Because at this point, LeBron needs to be saying, trade me to Boston. Y'all can have D'Angelo Russell and Anthony Davis. That could be y'all future. That could be a lot. And y'all gonna get some pieces if y'all send me over to Boston. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might get like Marcus Smart. And, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them, you know, they decent role players. And they're going to try to keep Boston. They're going to try to keep Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and have LeBron James. That will be finals. That would be Boston going to the finals, guaranteed. Because you're back in the East. Not a lot going on in the East. Not gonna lie. But you get to the finals, that all that matters. And at that time, you gotta win. And with that 3, they can knock off the Suns. If LeBron goes to Boston. With that 3, they knocking off Dallas or any of these teams with nice teams. You know what I'm saying? In the West. If they come out of the West, who knows what he can be. Anthony Davis is looking bad for you. It's not looking good for my boy, Bron. And I don't like what y'all doing to Bron. The league just doesn't want to see Bron win no more rings. That's what it is. It's got to be that, because there's no way you trade Kevin Durant. No way. You trade Kevin Durant and you don't at least get Devin Booker. I mean, you got 4 first-round picks. So maybe that kind of subsides it, because the Nets are probably going to be bad these next say 2 or 3 years without that big 3. Or shit, they might get better because them 3 players were just so toxic. Didn't want to play. Had a bunch of excuses. Now they got some young boys over there that don't got no excuses. Y'all just playing at this point. Nobody got no aspirations for y'all. Nobody gonna be talking about the Nets in the future like that. So y'all play y'all game over there to the Nets, whoever's left on there, and try to prove them wrong. Try to prove people wrong. So we got Westbrook to the Jazz. We should have already seen Westbrook getting out of there. We just didn't know where he was going. I know they tried to trade. They tried to trade for Kyrie. Probably tried to send Westbrook to the Nets with they 2 first-round picks far away, like 2027, 2029. So they tried to get Kyrie. Westbrook was probably going to be gone anyways, because they didn't have a season, 2 seasons with Westbrook, and we seen what had been going on. We didn't see what's been going on. Westbrook been bad last season. That was horrible. That was the worst Westbrook. I never seen that Westbrook coming up. I think we're going to get Westbrook. Because he's been so great on every team. It's not mounting up the wins. And LeBron probably felt like Westbrook, he could come elevate the team. He can give that sass. He can give that joy with the dunking he has, with the passing he has. You know what I'm saying? With the energy and the will to just want to work. You know what I'm saying? That's what Westbrook is. He's the person you look at and be like, damn, he working so hard, let me work like him. And better the team at that, just to get the work. And it didn't go right with that first season. It went really bad. And the thing is, LeBron doesn't have seasons to waste. He's 38. He is 38. He is playing really well, but it's getting to that time, next 3-4 years, where he could start to play bad, or when his son comes, it's over. Like, that's his last season with his son, and he's going to retire. LeBron's still trying to win rings. He's still trying to win rings. He's still trying to get it done. Not the scoring record, even though it could have been one of his goals. And he passed Kareem with the scoring record, but he already said it. I want rings. I want championships. Now, all I'm trying to do is get more rings than Jordan so they can stop talking about it. I'm going to just knock off everything. I'm going to knock off everything so it's guaranteed you got to say I'm the best ever. So, Jazz, they've been a little so-so team so far. They were lighting it up at the beginning of the season, started taking losses towards the middle, and who knows? I don't know if the Jazz just need that team to lead them, because Westbrook doesn't have nobody over there in the Jazz to say, I'm not the leader of this team, I'm not the best player to own this team, you know what I'm saying? Because Westbrook has been great when he's the leader of the team. So when he goes over there, he's going to be with the Jazz, and he's going to lead that team. Hope he does great. I hope he does great. I hope he goes over there, gets back to triple-double Westbrook we done been seeing. Keep conquering history. You might not get a ring. Not everybody gets a ring. You know what I'm saying? In any sport. Larry Fitzgerald don't got a ring. Luke Kuechly, he don't got a ring. There's a lot of people who don't got a ring, and it's all right. It's all right. Charles Barkley didn't get a ring. You see how great he was. So just keep putting up your points. Try to get some wins. Maybe you can go to the Jazz and scare somebody. Who knows? Maybe y'all can start balling, and you can knock off a team in the playoffs or something like that. But I'm here to see everybody win. And Russell Westbrook, it just wasn't meant for him to be on the Lakers with the team that it was assembled now. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just wasn't a big 3 that was supposed to you know what I'm saying, get it done. They had to get rid of somebody because it just wasn't working. Let's be real, it just wasn't working. Even now it's not working. They not even in the top 7, 8. They had like 13, 14 in the West. So it's not looking good. It's just not looking good. So they had to make a trade at the deadline in order to get better or ship off a player that they think that's hindering their team from winning games. They got to get better on defense. The Lakers got to get better on defense. They got to have AD score some points. Be the second player. They need somebody else to score a point because LeBron shouldn't be out here rolling his ankle, having to drop 40 each game. He know his body can't take that. Going back to the Kevin Durant situation, Brooklyn Nets. It's like, how do you let that happen? How do you not get a ring? How do you not get a ring with these guys? How do you not get that to work? Y'all let these players come in and treat y'all like fools. That's what it is. Y'all forget y'all front offense. Y'all gotta put down the line. This is the bottom line. And Kevin Durant, Kyrie, and James Harden, came in there and they said, "This is gonna be my playground. I'm gonna just be in here playing around. I'm just with my boys." You know what I'm saying? I'm just out here chilling with my boys. I'm up in Brooklyn chilling with my boys, and we just gonna take off for some time, and I'm gonna come here and not play good, you know. And I'm gonna request a trade after a year playing here
by the Brooklyn Nets.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas just got traded here. What are you talking about a trade? What are y'all talking about a trade request? Kevin Durant just signed a 4 or 5 year deal with him. He signed a 4 or 5 year deal with the Brooklyn Nets. And then he calling out and he gets traded this year. It's a sad situation up there in Brooklyn. I'm sorry for a Brooklyn fan. If you're a Brooklyn fan, my Lord, I'm sorry. Because that's terrible. Say it's teams out here wish they could have that. And to say you had that and couldn't get to the conference finals, that's the crazy part to me. And I'm a Wizards fan. Say we had Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie. The fuck? I'm expecting to get it done. And y'all didn't get it done. How do you not get something done like that? You gotta be sad. You gotta be a sad organization. Somebody has to be fired. Coach gotta be fired. Some people in the office, GM gotta be fired. So the owner needs to just sell the team right now. Like, that's bad. You can't get that done. You got them 3 players on that team, you can't get it done. But their intent when they got there and what was, they're probably not going to get it done. Like, they're just playing around. I mean, they might be thinking that we're going to get it done guaranteed because I know the greatness of me and Kyrie. And then we just added James Harden. James Harden wants to go to the Nets. James Harden trying to find a ring. James Harden is hungry for a ring. He wants it bad. Still hasn't got one. So the first of the 3 gets shipped off. James Harden goes to Philly and joins Joel Embiid. They haven't got there yet. But the first one gets shipped off in James Harden. Then the second one gets shipped off in Kyrie, who wants to go to the Lakers, but the owner doesn't like Kyrie that much. So he traded him to the worst of the destinations because he could have went to the Suns. He had a trade with Dallas, and they picked Dallas. They picked Dallas instead of the Lakers and the Suns. Because we said we're not going to trade you to where you want to be. The owner came out and said, the last place I want to trade Kyrie to is to the Lakers. I don't want him to go into the Lakers. I don't want him going to where he wants to go. We're going to send you to Dallas. We're going to send you all the way down there to Dallas. And Kyrie had a good debut. He won the game. He dropped like 25. He getting used to what he was doing. He got them the dub. I think they top 5 in the West. Top 5, top 10 in the West. And Dallas is getting it done. So far, Kyrie playing on the basketball court. surprised he you know what I'm saying, he came in and he played this quick. Thought it was gonna take him a couple weeks. And then he was gonna play. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing a new side out of Kyrie. I think I'm liking this side out of Kyrie. Who wants to keep playing? Who wants to play? Because we know when Kyrie plays, it's a Hall of Fame type player out there, the one-of-a-kind type player out there. Nobody got handles like him. Nobody can shoot like Kyrie. Can't nobody do the stuff that Kyrie does. So to see him go out there and get it done like that on his first game, it's a good thing to see. Then the third one shipped out. We got Kevin Durant headed into the Suns. He got the best of the trades. His owner said, all right, Kevin, you put in your hard work. You know what I'm saying? You the only one that was really here to play. You came here to play. You gave us the best you can give us. And we're going to send you to where you want to go. Where you want to go, Kevin Durant? Because I know you don't want to be here. You don't want to waste years. So where you want to go, Kevin Durant? Because we got this trade, and this trade on our block. And he picks the damn Suns. It's over. It's over. Because when Kevin Durant joins somebody, we know what Kevin Durant's greatness is. And putting that up against anybody is crazy. It's crazy. Because Kevin Durant, we seen what he did with the Warriors when he joined this. Guaranteed ring. He got 2 of them. 2 MVPs. And he balled out with the Warriors. You see it right here? You see Durant. You see him get the ring. He sweeps the Cavs. He beats them 4-1. LeBron just can't. It's too great for him. LeBron's the greatest, but if you got a team that has a great upon a great upon a great, you can get beat with one piece of greatness. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get beat. And Kevin Durant, he done won some important finals. You know what I'm saying? And then the Suns, you know what they doing? They hungry. They ready to get it going. They ready to get some rings over there in the Phoenix. Over there in Phoenix, they trying to see it get it done. And Chris Paul, you don't got a ring yet. And you one of the great players in this league that haven't got a ring yet. And you got there and you blew it. Now this time when you get there, because I see y'all in there with Kevin Durant, y'all need to get it done. Devin Booker has to show up. Chris Paul, you got to learn how to pass. You got to learn how to shoot. If the hoop right there, put it in. Kevin Durant, I already know what Kevin Durant gonna do. I ain't got to question him. So, shout out to all the trades that was going on. Shout out to end of an era, because of the end of an era in Brooklyn. We never seen that coming. We ain't never seen a flop like that. We ain't never seen somebody flop like that. A team flop like that ever. With that big three like that. That potential dynasty with the Nets. All of them shipped off in a matter of 3 years. It's like them motherfuckers just got together. What are you breaking up for? But we had a great show today. And you know how I got it ended. Whoever was watching, thank y'all for watching. And God bless.